I heard one of the dopest things. I heard one of the guys on social media, I think Gary V, say, you know, you can even start by going on Craigslist free or Marketplace free. People are giving away things or just driving down the road and see something on the side of the road. Pick that thing up, go to the hardware store, invest a few dollars in it, clean it up, put it on Marketplace, and sell it. That took you no time, no energy. I would say sometime a little energy, maybe a few dollars. But that's how you use your mind to create things. I got into real estate investing some years ago. I closed deals without putting money down, without using my money. I've learned skills, I've read books. I learned the ideal of paying myself first. Learn how to invest, how to take your savings and use it as investment to make. I've learned so much. So I like to share it. I like to share it. So if you're not reading books, if you're not educating yourself, if you're not finding new ways of growing money from nowhere, and I mean nowhere, because we all talk about, oh, this is a scam, oh, that's a get rich quick scheme. We do understand scheme means schematics, which is a plan. So a get rich quick scheme is what we all want. The scheme and the scam that you already fell for is what have you poor right now. Is what have you in poverty, what have you in a place of struggling. So you better hope and pray that you can find one of those get rich quick schemes, which is a schematic, which is a plan that is going to put you in a better place for your family, for your kids. Like, let's be real. How many people in our family, including ourselves, is not living the life that we want to live? Now let's think about it. How many of those people driving a car they probably can't afford, wearing clothes that they know they can't afford, buying liabilities and things that just not in their league. They get their tax money and they blow it. Every year they got to get a new car. Every year they're paying to get their license straight. Every year they're just blowing their money. How many people we know like that? How many of us are like that? One book, one book can save you 10, 15 years of your life if you read it. And guess how much most of those books cost? Between $5 to $40. Some people say, I will never pay. Why are you buying that book? Or why are you paying somebody $500 to train you, to mentor you? Why are you going out here going to these seminars that cost $1,000? Why are you paying for a course that costs $1,000, $10,000, but that course can make you millions of dollars? But we'll go out and spend $1,000 on a purse. We'll go out and spend $1,000 at the club. We'll take a trip that costs $5,000, $6,000 without flinching. But we won't pick up a book. We won't join a mastermind. We won't learn a new skill. We won't pay for a good accountant. We won't pay for training that's going to put us in a better place. Make that make sense. Like I'm not pointing out. Yes, I'm pointing out everybody who's not in a financial position or not headed in that way, in that direction where they want to go. It's you. We go to church. We listen to the word of God. We go to the mosque. You know, we go to the Kingdom Hall. Wherever you worship. Most of you tithe. Most of you offer. Most of you spend a lot of your time there. You go to a job that don't appreciate you. You invest in that 401k. You invest in all the things that they have to offer. We go there, then we come home and we do nothing for the rest of the day. We watch some TV, probably run around with the kids, go to the bar, go hang out with our friends. We do all that, but we don't invest a penny into furthering ourselves. We don't get together with our boys. We take boys trip. We want to go out of town, go out. Y'all take girl trips. Just to bring your friends together and create a group funding, crowdfunding. Learn what that is. Learn how to bring your friends together to invest in something that's going to make y'all something. Y'all out spending money. Y'all buying cars just to go show out. Just to tear them up. Just to stun on somebody or just to show somebody you the man. But you won't get your friends together and go buy a property. Go buy a commercial building. Create something. And then we wonder why we struggling. We wonder why we broken. We wonder why we in tough positions. Think about it. It costs nothing to end up in poverty. It costs a few dollars to learn something new. That'll probably make you millions of dollars. One of my favorite books, The Richest Man in Babylon. You got so many people struggling, got so many people in debt. You got people who owe you money, you owe them money, all that. It's a book that teaches you how to get out of that situation. It's a book that teaches you how to increase your life, how to build wealth, how to grow something, leave something behind for your kids, teach your kids something. Oh, let's not even get on that. Christmas come around, birthdays come around. We think that's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to invest in all that. But we won't invest in our children's future by leaving them a business behind, leaving them a property behind, leaving them something that's going to help them out in the future. I think we got it all twisted. We're in the richest country. We're in the richest country. And we struggling. If you watching this video, 9 times out of 10 you broke and you got scammed by school, you got scammed by these jobs, you got scammed by yourself just because you didn't want to read. So many people left high school and left college. It was like, whew, man, I'm happy that's over with. I'm never reading a book and I'm never in that classroom. Some go off to college and say, I'm going to be, and I'm not knocking college because we need doctors, lawyers, engineers. We need all that. So if that's a profession you leaning on, go do it. But learn something else. Learn money. Because school can teach you those things, but they can't teach you how to bring in the people that's going to build your business. But for my peoples who struggling, I don't care if you making 6 figures. Most people make 6 figures and blow that 6 figures. Most people that make 6 figures are in debt. Most middle class people don't have any investments. Most middle class people living off check to check. They are credit card and so much credit card debt. You want to get out of all that? Easy. The Richest Man in Babylon. That's the first book I'll give you. From the Trash Man to the Cash Man by Myron Golden. That's another freebie. They go books for you. Start there. Small books, nothing major. Use your creativity. Use the gift that you were blessed with. Yes, you can be saved and rich. You're supposed to be rich, especially if you saved. It's in the Bible. You're supposed to be rich in these days, in this time and day, because the access is there. We're in a country where it's free to get rich. Everybody's saying, oh, it's capitalist and the rich keep getting richer. Become a part of the rich group. It's easy. It's easy, but it's difficult. And I can name off the difficult parts. Discipline. Education. Understanding what asset is. Getting around the right people. Unlearning the things that you've learned your whole life. Yes, you're going to miss hanging out. Yes, but when you hang out, y'all celebrating. Why are y'all out at the club popping bottles doing all this and you broke? Let's get some money. But more than ever, I digress and I pull back. Let's change the way we think. You got it. I know you can. And if you watching this video, and if you watching it to this point, like if you're still here, you really want something. Stay following me. I promise I'll help you get there. You need a mentor? Begin to change what you're watching on social media. Look up some of the people and find a career. Find something you're interested in. It might be real estate. It might be stocks. You got so many people out here teaching and have courses and things you can invest in. Begin to follow them. Begin to look at those things on social media. Step back from the drama. Step back from the TV. Just give yourself 6 months of just investing in yourself. Listening to positivity. Listening to motivation. Cutting off those friends. Tell them, hey, we cool, but let me slide for a minute. I got to go get some money. I got to do some things. I'm working on something. It's okay to fall back. Stop making excuses. Stop acting like it's somebody else's fault. Stop blaming your parents and your family. Now you can stop blaming the church. Yeah, they're part of who failed us. But you're the reason they failed us because you gave into that. You focus strictly on that. Yeah, school, the whole nine. That's something you did. So now it's time for us to pull back, switch it up, and let's invest in ourselves. Let's educate ourselves. Listen to some motivational speaking. When you're in the car, listen to some audio. If you don't like to read audiobook, if you got any of those paid subscription, they sell books on there. They have books. So your music playlist can turn into your book playlist. And you can begin finding books. And as you continue to look, and when you seek it, you will find everything you're looking for. You begin to seek wealth, you're going to find where it hangs out at. You begin to seek knowledge, you will find where it hangs out. So you can be in position to get all this stuff when you choose to change your mindset and begin to look for it. It's right in your face. And you're not going to get it by working. You can work a job hard as you can. You'll never get rich. You'll never be able to leave your children real stuff behind. It's when you begin to invest in yourself, begin to invest in your mental, begin to invest in your business ideals. Somebody got something, quit being scared. Get out there and do it. Go hustle. We already scared. If you grown and you broke, you've been scammed. You've been scammed by the government. You've been scammed by the school system. You've been scammed by the church. Unless you in the right, and that's another thing. Get in the right church. If your pastor not teaching you about money and he ain't talking about wealth and growth, get out of there. And I'm not saying a lot of people call it the prosperity gospel. Well, throughout the Bible, it talks about gold and riches and wealth and God's people having it. So you can miss me with oh no, you be poor. But this is for people who really want to do something, leave something behind for their children, make a name for themselves in this world, as I did what God called me to do, and that's to take care of my family. So, you want to know more? Keep following me. I promise I'm going to keep throwing it at you. I just talk a little different than others. My mentors and the people I listen to and the stuff I know, I learn from them. They highly educated people. The books I read, I set a goal last year to read 10 books. I ended up reading like 25 books. I stepped back and I focused on me. And now I'm in a much better place and I'm only going up. And I want you to come with me. And if that's you and that's what you want out of life, this is the way to start off. Get your mental right. Check this video out right here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube-y stuff. Go ahead and do it. I'm out of here.